Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be covering MysticMamba's Silph Arena regional run. MysticMamba is the brother of Limo and Lime, obviously two extraordinary battlers. MysticMamba, in maybe this is a little bit too much for me to say, slightly controversial, maybe the best battler that you don't know, right? So he's pretty low key. Obviously, he's participated in some really strong team tournaments. He's won a lot of really great tournaments, but he's definitely a little bit more low key and an absolutely extraordinary battler. I've seen him compete in a number of different formats and done extremely well. And this is his regional cup run. His team consists of Altaria, normal cast form, defense Deoxys, Gliscor, Litleo, and Gyarados. And I asked him his thoughts on his team, and this is what he said to me. I'm gonna roughly quote it. He says, overall, I saw right away how strong Dragon Breath was in the meta, and obviously that makes sense. This is a regional cup format where it's basically the Retro Cup plus a few other bands, with no Fairy, no Steel types to provide any resistance. At first, that made me instantly pick up Cresselia, thinking I would see a bunch of Kingdra State Swaps or maybe Altaria use. When I saw other regionals before mine, I saw people were mostly interested in the DD Lickitung core, which obviously makes sense. DD is weak to Lickitung is weak to counter, basically only, and then as well DD is weak to ghost types and etc. etc. And Lickitung, they both basically cover each other's weaknesses really well. So I decided to use dragons myself. Gyarados was very undervalued, being only 1 point. So this is like a point system. There's like 20 points. There's certain Pokemon that are worth. Actually, I think I have it here. Hopefully, it's still there. There you go. There's certain Pokemon that are worth 10 points. So the strongest Pokemon meta: Cresselia, Frostlass, Altaria, Hypno, Alolan Marowak, and Lickitung. And there's some Pokemon that are worth 6 points, which are very strong. Pokemon that are worth 4, and then the other Pokemon are worth 1 point that are not listed here. And your entire team of 6 has to fit in this 20-point system. So if you pick a 10-pointer, you can only pick one 6 or 4-pointer, because you can't, for example, pick two 4-pointers, because then you'd only have 2 points remaining, but you have 3 Pokemon to select, so etc. etc. So that's why Gyarados at 1 point was a really big value. You get a Dragon Breath user for only 1 point. Altaria provided different coverage and potential double Dragon Breath lines, which I think is really strong. Also, Altaria does well against both DD and Lickitung, which makes sense. So I thought it was underrated for the cup. Or maybe this means Licky. I don't know. Oh no, Lickitung. Yeah, Lickitung. Never mind. Okay. All right. The other Pokemon were selected for coverage or balance. So the cast form, the defense Deoxys itself, the Gliscor, and Litleo. I'm actually a little bit surprised that defense Deoxys is only 6 points. But anyways, so that is the my discussion on the team composition. I do think it's pretty strong. We're gonna go ahead and go into the first battle. All right, so his first round opponent is 19 Zack Attack 96. If I'm not mistaken, 19 Zack Attack actually won the regionals in Florida in season 1 and was like runner up for this particular regionals in season 2. I could be wrong, or was like pretty high ranked. Anyways, very strong battler. Looks like their team's actually slightly cut off here, so let me just fix that. So his team consists of Defense Deoxys, Mew, Nidoqueen, Castform, Ninetales, and Abomasnow. So when looking at this, there's a couple things that kind of stand out. One, Gliscor looks pretty strong against his team, does pretty well against Defense Deoxys, can do well against Mew depending on shields and what moveset the move the Mew is carrying. Does well against Nidoqueen because of obviously the ground typing helps resist. Goes pretty neutral with Castform, and then should do okay against Ninetales. Abomasnow would be the major issue here. What else do I think is pretty strong? So there's a couple ways to deal with the Abomasnow. There's Litleo, which obviously provides like a lot of bench pressure against the Abomasnow, would resist all the moves. Defense Deoxys is pretty strong here, but the Abomasnow has a lot of appealing targets in Gliscor, Altaria. Would also do pretty well against Gyarados because since it outpaced. So I imagine that 19 Zack Attack would bring in Abomasnow, and then Defense Deoxys looks strong here, depending on what moveset MysticMamba has. Obviously, has to worry about the Mew, but besides that, has play pretty much against the rest of the team. So there's a couple of strategies here. I don't expect a lot of Gyarados and Altaria usage. But let's see how MysticMamba decides to play this first round. Alright, so we're going to see Defense Deoxys into Abomasnow. As expected, the Abomasnow looks pretty strong on the opposing team, so not surprising. Here comes... did actually bring in Nidoqueen there. Interesting. Double weak to Abomasnow. Okay, looking to take the move first, which is an interesting strategy there. Because could... Okay. Oh, gonna actually switch out into Altaria here, which I find... Okay, that's interesting there. I thought Gliscor would have made a little bit more sense there, but maybe he's thinking that... I guess Gliscor is a better generalist against the backline, against the remaining Pokemon that we're looking at. But honestly, this Nidoqueen could win switch advantage if it decides to... Well, okay, no, it's not going to decide to shield. The Abomasnow is going to get a little bit of a farm here. Not too much, but there's no chance this Altaria is going to make it to a move. So, obviously, going to go back into Defense Deoxys, waiting the clock. Because there's desync in the clock because of how much they waited. Looks like this is going to be a CMP. Gonna shield this. I don't know about this shield here, per se. But we'll see here. Okay, they go into Defense Deoxys. Okay, so this is looking pretty good here. Running the Fury Cutter variant. That's probably why they didn't go into Gliscor. And looking pretty good right now. Obviously, not going to shield here. Likely they're going to reveal the Psycho Boost here, yeah. And double Psycho Boost. And basically probably going to build up to almost double Night Slash here, because wants to provide minimal farm for this. Okay, gonna let go here. That's interesting. Okay, gonna throw the Rock Slide here. Now this Defense Deoxys is not debuffed anymore, but this should be fine here. Likely this is a Psycho Boost. Yeah, and then able to counter down. So able to win game number 1. Did have the favorable team composition, but obviously if the Abomasnow was misaligned, then it would have been really tough there. Gonna lead Gyarados into Defense Deoxys. It's pretty interesting bringing because this Defense Deoxys is going to be able to outpace with the Rock Slide against this Gyarados. And I'm pretty sure the Defense Deoxys definitely doesn't need to shield this Crunch. I'll probably bring it around the red if it did. Okay. Okay, try to catch the move there. Looks like the Defense Deoxys is going to throw anyways. So you're probably going to throw the Rock Slide and look to bail. Very interesting. The Rock Slide's wouldn't KO anyway, so it wouldn't make sense to necessarily throw right away. It's almost in Rock Slide range. Maybe like 2 or 3 more counters. Okay. Able to counter down before they're able to get to another move. Here comes Nidoqueen. Gonna throw the Psycho Boost here. In a pretty good spot right now. Can go back into Gyarados and look to throw this Aqua Tail here. They're going to throw the Poison Fang here. We definitely can't shield this. But they might Oh, here comes the bomb of snow. Okay, yeah, that is not looking too hot here, but this is okay, right? But this rock slide won't KO? Hmm. Oh man, this is looking pretty rough here. Oh man, this is looking. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad there. Because they're gonna make it to another weather ball. Yeah, that looks. This is gonna hurt a lot. Um, oh yeah, pretty much one shots Gliscor and able to farm down. Yeah, the Bombastone is super strong. If it doesn't get the alignment correctly, it's gonna be really tough here. So this is a good lead. And this is a little bit of lag at the beginning. Obviously, this Neo Queen's just gonna throw poison fangs here, and gonna throw the earthquake. They shield. Okay. Still doesn't need to shield, but oh my gosh, they had Stone Edge. Are you serious? That's another poison fang, right? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know if switching here made a lot of sense, but because you're gonna have to debuff. Oh man, basically, there's a Bombastone in the back. Oh man, there's good timing on the throw there, but I don't know if this made sense here. Um, okay, here comes Ninetales. Gonna throw. It looks like an Ember Ninetales, Shadow Ninetales. It's Rock Slide. Okay. You need to get out. You need to get out. He needs to get out. He knows he needs to get out. He needs to get out. Okay, and he knew. Man, the timing there was impeccable there. Oh man, there's just no chance here, right? And gonna throw the crunch here, but there's just no way. They're just gonna farm down, and you're gonna lose CMP. Oh my gosh, that's Stone Edge, and that's gonna be GG. All right, now we're in round number 2. This opponent, Lugia Hunter, has a little bit of an unconventional team with Venusaur, Lapras, Zapdos, Dusclops, Defenseoxys, and Dickersby. Admittedly pretty strange team, but as we saw before, Ice was pretty strong against this team. So like the Ice Deoxys core is pretty solid to deal with a lot of the threats that Lapras might see. So I definitely could see some. I could definitely see Lapras play here. Lapras is good against 4, weak against 1, and then neutral ish to 1, depending on what moveset the normal cast form is carrying. Likely weak. I would say probably weak, right? So and then Defense Deoxys basically covers it. So expect that core from the opponent. In order to break that core, you have to bring your own Defense Deoxys, which does have some issues with it. Obviously, going to be able to do well against Lapras. But what other check do you have to Lapras, right? And Lapras and Defense Deoxys, right? And oh man, it's pretty tough here. You have to bring a flyer, right, for the Defense Deoxys, and then for the maybe Gliscor. Gliscor has like pretty nice matchup against Dusclops and Diggersby. Will struggle against Lapras. Does well against Zapdos, which I don't expect too much of, and Venusaur. So I expect a lot of Lapras Defense Deoxys from the opponent. Maybe Dusclops, and maybe Venusaur as the third. And then I expect MysticMamba to bring in Defense Deoxys. It's the safest Pokemon on this. It deals with the 2 strongest Pokemon that are against MysticMamba's team, even though there are a lot of Pokemon that gives it trouble. Dusclops, like Diggersby, like Venusaur, but does have outs against all of them pretty much, except for Dusclops. So we might see some normal cast form. So let's go ahead and get started with the battles here. Also, you see Defense Deoxys into Diggersby. Okay, this is not the worst matchup, not the best either. Yeah, so we see the cast form here. So I do expect it to be Lapras Defense Deoxys in the back, which cast form can definitely do okay with. Oh, catches the move there. Very nice. This should be an Earthquake, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we see the Defense Deoxys. I'm actually a little bit surprised we didn't see the Lapras there. Gonna throw basically one before the Rock Slide. Or basically at the CMP tie. Okay, gonna shield this, because it should be a CMP tie to this second Rock Slide. Oh, they're gonna Psycho Boost here? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, gonna go straight into Defense Deoxys. And then this thing is debuffed, so can basically just... Oh, they come into Diggersby here. Interesting. Should be able to reach another... Okay, should be able to just counter this down. This is a Fire Punch for sure. And able to counter down. This Defense Deoxys did reset though. Oh, we see Dusclops here. Interesting. So this is very good here, because this Dusclops likely going to throw an Ice Punch. I imagine it carries Ice Punch, right? It might carry... Either way, it's going to be a punch. Yeah, Ice Punch makes the most sense. This should be GG here. I'm actually a little bit surprised the Lapras wasn't brought into this. Okay, you just shield this. They Psycho Boost here. Oh man. Okay, well that's okay. Okay, just gonna take it out. Makes sense. In a very good spot here, right? Like, okay, very nice. Able to catch the second Psycho Boost onto Defense Deoxys. All right, and then able to farm down here. You're gonna throw the Psycho Boost here. Probably gonna look to throw double Psycho Boost. But this game should be over, right? So gonna throw the second Psycho Boost here. It is 2-staged debuffed at this point in time, but still be enough to KO. Okay, so Defense Deoxys makes a lot of sense. I'm actually a little bit surprised that... Let's see how they're gonna adapt here. Oh, Zapdos. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not a bad matchup for... This is Dropek. You definitely let this go. And I don't think the Zapdos might survive the Sky Attack, but won't survive with a lot of health left. They throw the Dropek here. Do you let this go? You're gonna let it go. Interesting. Okay, because it doesn't have a clear answer to the Zapdos in the back. Okay, another Dropek. Gonna have to shield something eventually, but I guess you don't shield this. Gonna have to shield the second one, because... Oh my gosh! Dude, he just switches Gyarados into... Okay, yeah. So we expect the Lapras to come in, right? So expect it to be Defense Deoxys in the back. Pretty interesting. I did not expect the Zapdos, to be honest. Okay, gonna throw here. I doubt this Lapras will shield. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a Venusaur. Okay, well that is really not pleasant there. Oh yeah, this is huge trouble. This is humongous trouble here. I don't think it... Oh, this person's bringing some interesting team comps here. There's just no way. There's just no way to win here, right? Like, they would have to no shield here. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be GG. So we're gonna move on to game 3 of round number 2 here. Gonna go Altaria into Dusclops. This is okay. Obviously, we know the Dusclops is gonna get to the Ice Punch right here. Try to catch it. The Ice Punch will probably do like around half. Yeah, won't be able to live another one. Oh my gosh, they came into Lapras here. Okay. Maybe should I do expect... I don't know. This is kind of confusing. I do... The Venusaur Lapras backline was really strong in the last game there, but I don't expect them to say switch Sage with Lapras if they have Venusaur in the back. Okay, gonna look to throw double Psycho Boost here, which makes sense. But the Dusclops doesn't need to shield either of these moves here. Okay, gonna transfer. Oh, it is Zapdos. Interesting. Okay. The Zapdos is gonna have to shield. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, might literally get fast move down here. I think you have to go into Deoxys here and throw the Psycho Boost. Or just Dragon Breath down. That is absolutely insane here. This should be game over, right? So the Sky Attack here. Okay, well that worked out fine. Better than fine, I guess. And MysticMamba is able to take round number 2. All right, we are in round number 3. Flow always bringing some pretty spicy team here with Golbat, Mew, Primate, Galvantula, Swampert, and Snowy Castform. So when looking at this team, besides Snowy Castform, Altaria looks really strong here. To deal with the Snowy Castform, there's a couple options. There's obviously Lilio. There's obviously Defense Deoxys. Both of them have their pros and cons. I think Defense Deoxys makes a little bit more sense here, since it does have play pretty much against this entire team. Probably would struggle most against Galvantula and Mew. So I expect a lot of like Altaria, Defense Deoxys cores, and then maybe obviously the Mew would be the big wild card. So could bring Lilio, could bring Gliscor, could bring normal Castform. But let's go ahead and see what MysticMamba decides to bring here. So it's going to be Altaria into Swampert. This is an excellent lead here. So I brought normal Castform here just for the Mew, which makes sense. Not going to shield here because it can't be a Sludge Wave because it wasn't enough energy yet. I'm going to throw the Sky Attack. And let's see. Oh my gosh! Oh, they caught the move onto. I didn't even see it. Okay. Onto Primate here. Okay, this is okay. You definitely don't shield the first one. Probably do 4 more than throw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good timing. They got a counter through, so they have the Night Slash right now. So they could shield this. No, they let it go. Swampert does have energy though. Okay. Gonna Psycho Boost again. Doesn't do very much. These counters are doing absolutely nothing here. The opponent's definitely correctly farming up here. And they're going to throw the Hydro Cannon here. So obviously a very favorable lead still. Or still a very favorable matchup. Okay, here comes Mew. Okay, so as expected here. It's going to be a Dragon Claw. Gonna throw the Energy Ball here, and looking like this is gonna be a very favorable matchup for MysticMamba at this point in time. The defense drops too, the unnecessary defense drop here. Okay, they're probably not gonna reveal the second move, so I expect this to be another Dragon Claw. Gonna look for the farm down. Definitely does need to shield this. And then going to Energy Ball here. And then they decide to let it go because they realized that game was over. Okay, makes sense. All right, we're going to move on to game number 2, which is going to be Altaria into... Oh, okay, yeah, this is not good here. So going to go into Gyarados here. Interesting. And they go into Mew. Okay. Really needs to win the switch here. So if they don't shield this... Oh my gosh! Okay, you just shield this. You just shield this and win switch. You don't have a great answer. Oh, they Rock Slide. Okay. Would have probably not lived, to be honest. Doesn't have a great answer to Castform, to be honest. Should live this Weather Ball, though. So you definitely don't shield this. They will be able to farm down afterwards, which is not pleasant. They got a Powder Snow through 2. Should just be 3 more after this. One. Okay, so they should have two more after this. So probably going to be like in the middle of the second hex is going to be the next weather ball. Nope. Okay, interesting. They're not throwing here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's bad. That's that's bad. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. You definitely just no shield all these. Doesn't really matter what they throw here. Well, it kind of matters. If they threw a bunch of sludge waves here, then it'd be a little bit more of an issue here. But they probably have earthquake. Oh, they do have sludge wave. Okay, that's fine. Just basically gonna look to double up here. The cast form has and the opposing cast form, our cast form has energy, or MysticMamba's cast form has energy. So should be able to finish off this match here. Okay, only a little bit of energy, but it doesn't really matter what they throw here. I guess you shield this. Okay, they weather ball. And then going to shield this. Should be another weather ball. And then going to look to take out this cast form. So basically is one round number 3, but I think we're going to see a third and final game. Well, obviously the tiebreakers are determined based off number of wins here. Okay, so Golbat here, a little bit tricky. Does have the Psycho Boost and the Rock Slide, but the counters are double resisted here, so doesn't want to debuff themselves, so gonna throw the Rock Slide here. Is this enough? I don't know if that was enough for the Shadow Ball. I think it was supposed to be 8, but maybe they got a counter through. Okay, gonna catch the Shadow Ball here. Very nice. Okay, here comes Primate as expected here. Primate gonna look to farm all the way down. That's not great. Could go either way. You're gonna throw the move right away. The Primate has quite a bit of energy. They ice punched. What the heck? Is that what they had the whole time? I thought they had Night Slash. Okay, here comes Golbat. Probably gonna look to throw. Okay, they Poison Fang here. You definitely live it. You definitely want to switch to reset. Okay, did get to the Rock Slide. Okay, these Fear Cutters are doing absolutely no damage. It's not the best matchup, not the worst. This should be another Poison Fang, right? Yeah, another Poison Fang. Oh man. Okay, well that is not good here. Yeah, it's gonna be GG, but was able to win this round, so that's gonna be the round. So GG. All right, we're in round number 4 now. The opponent is Burnman 805. They have Defense Deoxys, Needle Queen, Abomasnow again, a pretty big problem. Swampert, normal cast form, and Sunny cast form. So obviously Altaria, Gyarados look pretty strong against a lot of this team, except for the Abomasnow. So gonna have to bring Defense Deoxys in a combination of a flyer. Gyarados has like the most neutral play against Abomasnow, but still loses. Gyarados also has a really nice play against Castform and Swampert. So obviously this person wants to bring Abomasnow. They will likely bring their own Defense Deoxys, so we should see Abomasnow, Defense Deoxys, and a third. Maybe Needle Queen makes the most sense. I don't think we'll see too much Swampert or either Castform. But if they do bring one of the Castform, it will likely be the normal one. But let's go ahead and get started and see how this goes. Gonna bring Defense Deoxys into... Whoa! Okay, they actually did bring a Swampert, okay? That is a little bit surprising here. Okay, it needs to bait out the Abomasnow. Yeah, you have to. This is going to be a really tough situation here. Wow, that is so gutsy of the opponent to bring in the Swampert. Really? Gonna let this go. Probably just gonna let this go and look to counter down. The Swampert does have quite a bit of energy though. So it's going to be a little bit problematic. They will not make it to it. Okay. Hopefully the Swampert comes back in. Really needs the Swampert to come back in. It does. Very nice. Okay, going to shield here. I don't know if you bait Yeah, gonna go bait here first, which makes a lot of sense. It probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people here, but you don't want to debuff yourself. And now you definitely take this one. And then look to throw the Psycho Boost. Okay, yeah, and then have the Gliscor in the back for the Defense Deoxys. Makes sense here. So in a pretty favorable situation right now. Obviously not going to shield. I imagine that they Rock Slide here. Okay, they're going to Psycho Boost next. The thing is, the Swampert really can't farm down the Gliscor, so it's not as big of a worry. And then the Night Slash is pretty threatening here. It definitely doesn't KO, so I don't expect the shield to come up. But whoa, okay. Well, this game's over, right? You just no shield this, right? And then Psycho Boost. I guess it would have got KO'd with the boosted Fury Cutters now, but this game's over. Okay, very nice. All right, we're going to the second game here. We're gonna lead Altaria into the Deoxys. Very likely this is a Rock Slide. Gonna probably let it go. This Deoxys will win the 0 shield because it'll reach the next Rock Slide before the Sky Attack. Okay, here comes Needle Queen. Gonna throw here. Wants to bait out the... Go to Gyarados here. Makes a lot of sense. Are they also going to carry Stone Edge? Okay, that would be... Gonna throw this move as soon as possible. Okay. Don't Stone Edge. Okay, they Poison Fanged. Okay. They're going to Poison Fang again. Could shield. Okay, gonna let it go. Gonna get a few more Dragon Breaths in. Altaria for sure, right? Altaria for sure, and you just sack Altaria. And then just... okay, they come into Defense Deoxys here. Okay, okay, they Psycho Boost here. Just in case they need the Altaria. Gonna let this go. This is gonna do like almost no damage. Gonna counter down. This Needle Queen is quite low. Right, it has to be the Bomb of Snow, okay. Makes sense. And in a very favorable spot right now. Definitely no... okay, I was going to say no shield this, because it's for sure Weather Ball. Okay, they're going to come in with... yeah, this game's over. Able to counter down. So able to win round number 4, despite the Abomasnow being really strong against the team. Gonna go Gliscor into Abomasnow. That is not great. Gonna go into Gyarados here. Whoa, okay. I don't think you should have switched out at all. What? Why would they switch here? This Hydro Cannon. They have Defense Deoxys in the back, right? You just stay the Abomasnow versus the... well, now Abomasnow will farm down, right? Okay, or not. And then you just go right away into Defense Deoxys because they're still locked in. Okay, yeah, they're still locked in. So they're gonna throw a Weather Ball at some point in time, right? Oh, okay, wow, okay, really? This is so confusing. Why would they go? They could have just stayed. Yeah, so this should be way game over right now. Gonna build up a little bit here. This probably won't KO the Neo Queen. Neo Queen has a little bit of bulk to it, and then you just take these moves here. Look to farm down because you want to give minimal farm to the Abomasnow if it has like any chance of winning. You don't even care if they KO you here. Yeah, you don't even care. Because it can just counter down. You just want the Abomasnow to have energy. Obviously, could have shielded and taken both shields from the Abomasnow because it's quite low, but there's really nothing you can do here. you just double shield, counter all the way down, and that's going to be the end of round number 4. Despite a really bad lead there, you definitely take this one here. And the Weather Ball, and then you just basically look to counter it all the way down, and that's going to be a GG. All right, we are in round number 5 now against RC Cola, a very strong battler, really great content creator, works with Team Rocket Academy a bunch, especially around Silph tournament preparation. So this team obviously has the Abomasnow again, has Mew, Defense Deoxys, Abomasnow, Diggersby, Crustle, which is interesting, and Venusaur, which is also a very interesting pick. So again, gonna expect Defense Deoxys to come in. Maybe we'll see Castform come in as well, because it has some pretty decent matchups across the board. I don't expect the Crustle. Well, there are 2 flyers here, well 3 flyers, but one of them takes neutral damage to it, so maybe we'll see some Crustle here, but I don't think so. I think we'll just see Abomasnow, DD, and then a third. Might be a Mew, it might be Venusaur, it might be Diggersby. I don't expect it to be Crustle, but who really knows here? And then I expect MysticMamba to bring in the Defense Deoxys, bring in a flyer, could be Gliscor, could be Gyarados, could be both. But let's go ahead and see how this round's going to go. Oh my gosh, brought the Crustle, okay. Well, that's an interesting pick. Guess they are hitting for neutral damage. And I guess Crustle doesn't have the... Crustle actually has an okay matchup against Defense Deoxys. So maybe that actually makes a lot of sense here. The X's are here. Well, yeah, I guess it hits for super effective with the X-Scissor. X-Scissor is such a bad move. Okay, they come in Abomasnow. Do they have... Oh, I really... not. Okay, the Energy Ball. Good call there. Gonna throw before they get to a Weather Ball. See if they decide to shield or not. They don't. They come back Crustle here, right? So, no, they come back. They come in Defense Deoxys. Okay, makes sense too. In a pretty decent spot then. Trying to get the extra counter through, and then they decide to both lag there. Did get the extra counter through eventually, after the lag subsided. They do have quite a bit of energy here. Gonna throw the Rock Slide here, and then I imagine gonna throw the Psycho Boost next. Oh, no. Okay, gonna throw the Night Slash here. Makes sense. Makes sense. They probably will come back in with Crustle and farm down. Yeah, they will. And then you come back into Defense Deoxys and throw the Rock Slide. Gonna have to shield. Oh, gonna Psycho Boost here. Okay. I guess you could also let it go. And then farm down, and then have gonna get to the Crunch, or even the Aqua Tail here. This is fine too. That actually made more sense to not shield there, because also would have got countered down, and then they would have had to move for the Gyarados. So that worked out really well. Kind of a weird switch in. Okay, gonna go Castform into. I'm assuming this matchup's not good. Well, we'll come in Mew. Makes sense. Cover the safe switch. They also want to not have the Mew versus Castform matchup, but honestly, this is not that bad a matchup for Defense Deoxys, despite having the moveset disadvantage. Just it's like really tanky, right? And then these Rock Slides will pretty much KO. The Mew actually survives this Rock Slide, but it would not survive by very much. Gonna land this Psycho Boost. Yeah, which doesn't KO. Obviously come back into Castform here. They come into Crustle here. Okay, that's a weird play. Okay, because well, I guess they're expecting another flyer in the back. I don't know. These okay. This is X-Scissor, which is really bad move. I like the move itself, not the actually throwing the X-Scissor. Gonna throw another Rock Weather Ball here. They actually just end up sacking it. Very interesting. Okay, they come into... Gonna throw the... not rock slide. The rock weather ball here. And then switch. This Mew does have quite a bit of energy, right? So it's going to be a little bit complicated. Gonna have to shield it. They might Psycho Boost and then switch. No, they Rock Slide here. Uh-huh. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail here, which makes a lot of sense because they don't shield it. Can probably Dragon Breath down. Oh, okay. This is rough here. If they have Wild Charge or Rock Slide, oh, okay. They have Wild Charge here. That's going to be GG. Okay, very well played by the opponent. Had to take a Rock Slide, but honestly, it would have came close to KOing. So, okay, we're going to third and decisive game here. There's a lot of really decisive games here. Okay, all right. Castform into Mew. That's quite favorable here. Oh, man. Okay, well, this is okay. This is okay. Okay, X's are here, right? So you gonna shield here, okay? Okay, okay. Okay, gonna switch out into Altaria. I like this play here because there's no way they make it to the Rock Slide. They come back into Mew, or they come into a Abomasnow here. Abomasnow makes sense. Gonna be able to take a shield here. Or oh my gosh, are they fully sacked the Abomasnow? Okay, the Abomasnow has a move banked. Gonna throw the Sky Attack here. You might could have made to the Moonblast, but it doesn't really matter. They end up shielding. They said GG already. What? 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 Why do you say GG already? Okay. No. No. No! Are you serious? Oh, they flame charged twice? Okay, that's a gutsy move there. MysticMamba. Absolute madman. Cousin Gyarados versus a loaded Mew. That's crazy. All right, so now we're in the last round. This is decides whether or not going to be able to qualify. There was an undefeated winner, but obviously based off the number of people participating, there were going to be more than one invitation to Continentals. So I think this is iRod X1. I'm not familiar with this battler, but I'm sure they're very good. So again, they have I expect a lot of the Abomasnow Deoxys core here. And then a third, I guess Swampert. Swampert was actually stronger than I thought on this team. So then maybe we'll see Swampert. Maybe we'll see Golbat. Maybe we'll see Mew. The Mew, Abomasnow, Deoxys trio looks pretty strong against MysticMamba's team. So let's go ahead and get started. Gonna lead Altaria into Defense Deoxys here. So this is looking okay. They're gonna Rock Slide here. And gonna build up to the Moonblast and throw the Sky Attack. Let's see what they want to do here. Could one shield and farm down here. And the energy is pretty nice. Okay, gonna not shield. Okay, gonna go into the Defense Deoxys and look to counter down. They will make it to a move. Yeah, and then let it go. They need a Rock Slide here. Gonna farm down. Gets a good amount of energy. Oh, okay, they come into Swampert here. They're gonna Psycho Boost and then look to bail or potentially catch the Hydro Cannon. Nope. Gonna bail. Here comes the Abomasnow. Again, Abomasnow has a pretty favorable matchup against Gyarados. That Weather Ball does a tremendous amount of damage here. Gonna bait with the Aqua Tail. I'm not 100% sure on this bait here, but okay, all right. Well, the bait worked. Gave them the only chance to get to the crunch here, which would do a lot of damage. The Abomasnow would live in. Okay, well, this should be okay then, right? So, Gonna have to shield one of these. Okay, good, no shield. Yeah, gonna have to shield. Yeah, this here. And then 2 Psycho Boost KOs, but this Swampert also has energy, has like a little bit of energy. I think it lives a Psycho Boost, but let's see. It does, and then gonna shield here, and then one more counter should KO. The Swampert doesn't have more energy than this, so this should be fine here. And then Psycho Boost this Abomasnow in the back to take the win here. Okay, very nice. Stride's not a harder DD counter. Okay, well, this one's from the opponent's side, because I think it lost the footage or something. Okay, so the dimensions are a little bit weirder, but that's fine. So as expected, this Mew is carrying Dragon Claw, which is a pretty common move, and then actually also carrying Wild Charge. That means that Mew wins the 1 and 2 shield, I believe. Might also win the 0. Actually, probably does in fact win the 0. Probably wins all even shields, but just want to make sure that they didn't shield and Dragon Breath down. Okay, I don't think this Altaria makes it to move. Yep, that makes sense here. Here comes Castform. Gonna throw the Wild Charge here and then bail. Nope, gonna look to get farmed down here. This is okay. I doubt the shield will come up on the Castform side. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, well, I've been proven wrong here. The energy on Castform is pretty dangerous for this backline here. Okay, they're going to throw Rock Weather Ball. This doesn't KO, but it will put it pretty low. They have a lot of energy, right? Since they farm down the Mew. That should be most of the energy, though. But they will make it to another one pretty quickly. Gonna Poison Fang here. I doubt the shield will come up because the Poison Fang doesn't KO. And they'll... Okay, gonna switch out. Okay, they go into... Okay. What do you do here? It's gonna Hydro. They'll live another Hydro Cannon. But we'll need to shield something eventually. Yeah. Okay, gonna throw double Psycho Boost here. They're probably gonna throw one more counter then throw the Psycho Boost because they're not at the move yet. Or 2. Okay, very nice counting by MysticMamba here. And now it's gonna be a race, but this man, I don't even know if this KOs to be honest, because this is extremely debuffed. Yeah, it didn't KO, but MysticMamba able to take game number 2. I don't know if this goes back into. Okay, yeah, now we flip the other side. This is game number 3. MysticMamba's already sealed the deal, but again, tiebreakers are determined based off the number of wins that you have, if need be. And then interesting, not choosing to bring Defense Deoxys. Just gonna. Okay, okay, able to win the 0 shield with a little bit of energy here. They give up. They give it up. Okay, interesting. This is okay, I guess. Expect Swampert in the back, right? Probably shield this. Yeah. I expect a shield on the Defense Deoxys side too. Especially since it didn't land the rock side yet. Yeah. Yeah, it should be Swampert in the back, which is okay for Castform because it has Energy Ball. And then probably going to... okay, yep, here comes the Swampert here. No shield. Obviously, they don't have any shields. And then going to go straight for the Energy Ball. Should be able to reach it right before the Swampert. The Swampert has moved now. The Swampert probably will shield. Oh my gosh, did not shield. Okay. I guess that makes sense here. Kinda. They're gonna have to shield here. And then okay, they have to throw, unfortunately. Well, I think they had to counter down here, to be honest, to have any chance. Because now this Altaria will just throw the Sky Attack, and that's gonna be absolutely GG. But the rock side wouldn't have KO'd. So anyways, congratulations. MysticMamba for the qualifying for the regional run. Really strong team composition. Hopefully, people will learn something and can take away that for the regional run or for participating in future Silph tournaments. Provide a little bit of my mindset, and you can see how it translates to a very elite battler. Anyways, I'm going to leave there. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next video.